Yes, you get, for the 5750, you get Sacha for now. In March, it will cost you 6,500. Did I buy an international course? No, YouTube was my life. Oh wow. And I keep telling people that YouTube was my life. I promise you guys, if you go do a year, no life, just back testing everything that you see on YouTube, you'll get it. That's what I did. And then I just started seeing through people, through other people, and started seeing that this person's basically saying the same thing as this person, but just using a different name, same concept, whatever the case is, and that was it. Guys, I don't know about robots. I don't use robots. Yes, we can cover everything in 3 months. Yes, you can buy SMF, normal mentorship, and then 2 months, 3 months later, you can buy the advance. It's up to you. Which ICT robot? Bro, I don't suggest any robots. Robots can't trade. They can't catch up with the algorithm. It's just too fast for them. They lag way too much. The advanced mentorship is 12,650. Why don't I code a robot? Guys, robots don't work. You understand? You must remember that these guys trading with the banks aren't using a robot. They're using an algorithm. And I don't know anybody who can build an algorithm. You understand? So, yeah, robots don't work. If you can't build an algorithm, then any robot that is built and coded and whatever not will not work. Yeah, I game. Well, I game now and then. A lot of people use my signals to buy my course. I think it's unfair though. Like, I must up my prices for my signals. I mean, I can't believe it. Like, how the hell do I send one signal and you pay me 2,300 for a month? I send one signal every day. You pay me 2,300 for a month, and let's say every month, every day you make 900 rand. Easy, 60 pips. 900 rand. We hit all three take profits, 900 rand. 900 rand times 24 days, I'm being ripped off. Would you not say I'm being ripped off? Imagine charging 2,300 for someone to make 24,000 rand off you. I feel like I'm being ripped off. But I agreed that I wouldn't change the pricing. But I still feel like I'm being ripped off. I feel like I'm not getting my worth. Like, people come here and show me that they took 3,000 rand to 40,000 rand, 3,000 rand to ridiculous amounts, and I'm like, what? And here you took my signal, and I feel like I'm not getting my worth, but it's fine. You risking 20 pips. 20 pips make 60 pips. Now, what people don't get is, this is how the signals work. So let's say, like last week, we had one stop take, right? So we had one stop loss hit. But the rest of the week, we took take profits on all 3 TPs, right? Now, what you need to understand is that was a successful week, 100%. Even if we have 2 stop losses, as long as your wins overpower your losses, we are in a winning situation. You understand? A lot of people have told me to increase my prices. A lot of people have hit me up and been like, listen, bro, I feel like you undercharging. I'm like, why? He's like, nah, bro, like you have like the best signal group out there. You know the direction before the market even goes that way. Like you undercharging. And in my head, I'm thinking like, I'm thinking about you people. You understand? I'm thinking about you people and like, okay, well, these guys can't, really afford much or whatever the case is. And I'm thinking about poverty, and I'm thinking about these people who are trying to make it into the mentorship and trying to learn. But at the end of the day, I feel like I'm really undercharging. For what I'm giving, I'm seriously undercharging. I am not charging what I should be charging. I'm being honest here. I'm not charging what I should be charging on my signals. I mean, imagine getting, it doesn't make sense. Imagine getting 16. Imagine getting 16 take profits, right? Each take profit gives you, each session, right? Each session gives you 900 Rand. 900 times 16 with 1 loss for the month. Let's just say it's a situation like that, even though it's a lot more. I'm just saying, imagine it's a situation like that where you get 1 loss and 16 wins. Or even if you get 3 losses and 16 wins. I'm still undercharging. Get brand, you're not thinking with your head. If you're risking a 10K account, how are you risking a 10K account for 900 Rand when there's a 20 pip stop? If there's a 20 pip stop, on most brokers is about 261 Rand, 280 something Rand. It might just hit under 300 Rand. How the hell are you risking 10K? Think logically here. You understand? Like, I mean, on Friday, everybody was buying. Right? And I told everybody, listen, the market's not going to buy. It's going to be a positive NFP, but the market's going to sell. And what did the market do? It sold. My signal was a sell. So that's why I tell people, listen, put 1,000 Rand in and trade. You'll get 5 opportunities. 5 opportunities to enter. I promise you, we will not have 5 stop losses. We will not have 5 stop losses. No fucking way. It's not going to happen. It hasn't happened. It will never happen. We might get 1 or 2 stop losses in a week. But it's still a profitable week. You've still made probably 4,000 or 5,000 Rand and you've lost 600. Well, congratulations. It was still a profitable week. Why did you suggest that it was a sell for NFP? Because I knew it was a sell. How was Friday a sell? Because did we ever buy back to that selling position? Answer me that. Have we ever bought back to that selling high? No. So it was a sell. The sell overpowered the buy. As much as it buyed, right, or it bought, right, it only started buying later on, and it still hasn't bought to that high that it sold from. So it was a sell. Common sense. Which, how did I know? Obviously I knew, but like, it was mostly price action showing me that, I mean, I showed you guys, it was something as small as a breaker getting tapped into, releasing the sell. Something as simple as that. You understand? But there were so many more confirmations the previous day showing me that there's no way this market is going to buy. Not yet. But you see, it's those little bits and pieces that I'm going to teach you in the advance. You see? You see what I'm talking about? It's those little bits and pieces that I'm still going to teach you in the advance. How did I know? You'll learn that. I promise you, I'll teach it to you. You'll learn it. But at a cost. You understand? Everything I do is going to be at a cost. I mean, I don't see anybody giving free knowledge, like actual knowledge. Yeah, you might put bits and pieces out there on the net for everybody to see and gain from, but it's not going to make you a profitable trader. And if it does, it's not going to be as beneficial as it is, you know, getting into an actual mentorship and learning how to do things the way they're supposed to be taught and done. Yeah, the advanced program is only for a month, but just wait and see the outcome of what you get in the month. If you were to increase signals, what would the price be? I would probably go 35% more than what I am now on each package. Well, if you were in my signal group, you understand that I tell you how to, what's the word I want to use here? You need to trail your stop loss. I tell you how to trail your stop loss. I tell you that, listen, in order to trail your stop loss, wait for the first signal to go into profit, like it's about to go into TP2, and then your TP1 becomes your entry point should your TP1 get hit as your SL. So you trail your stop loss. As the market works in fractal points, we are obviously going to trail our stop, even though it's just 60 points. And most of the time we just kind of like shoot right into all three. But in a lot of cases, sometimes we don't shoot into all three, right? But at the end of the day, you know, if you're trailing your stop loss, you're making back. Simple as that. you can skip SMF and jump straight into advanced. But I mean, it's a continuation. You want to do the mentorship, and then maybe 2-3 months later, you can say, okay, fine, now I want to do the advance. Remember, guys, the 6.5 mentorship is still the 5,750 mentorship. I'm just upping the price. Since I've seen the results and I know what people are doing out there and how much money they're making, I feel like, my worth needs to be brought forward, and that's why I'm just increasing the pricing, right? So it's still the 5,750. The only difference is that it's 6.5 now. Pricing has gone higher, and then there's an advanced program that's another 6,100. When you join my mentorship, you put in 100 Rand. We'll then take that 100 Rand to 1,000 Rand. We'll then take that 1,000 Rand to 5,000 Rand. That's the second. Yeah. So in order to get into the next class, you need to show me 5,000 Rand. And I've said this before. In order for you to get into the intermediate level, you need to show me 5,000 Rand. You need to show me that you've made 5,000 Rand. Hence, Lesedi is telling you here, we literally made our mentorship money back within the first week, right? Because obviously, no, it's the second week where we take 100 to 1,000. So I don't know, but within the first month, you should have made 5,000 Rand back. You should have made 5,000 Rand back. Understand? So we do 1,000. So we do 100 to 1,000. And then 1,000 to 5,000, 5,000 to 10,000, and 10,000 to whatever. But hopefully, I want everybody to have made their money back before they even get into the advance. You should have made the money in SMF to go to advance. That's why this mentorship is free. I don't get it why people who are in the mentorship and putting in the work will tell you that this mentorship is free. It's a free mentorship. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna love and leave. I might come live later, but yeah, any questions, whatever, you can hit me up in the inbox, and see you on the other side. Yeah.